Joni Mitchell is widely regarded as one of the most influential singer-songwriters of her generation. With a distinctive voice, poetic lyrics, and innovative musical style, Mitchell has captivated audiences for over 5 decades. Her introspective and deeply personal songs have resonated with listeners, capturing the essence of the human experience. This video delves into the life and career of Joni Mitchell, exploring her early years, artistic evolution, personal struggles, and enduring legacy. Early life and musical beginnings, 1943 to 1967. Joni Mitchell was born as Roberta Joan Anderson on November 7, 1943, in Fort Macleod, Alberta, Canada. Raised in a small town, Mitchell's childhood was marked by the influence of music. Her mother, Myrtle Anderson, was a teacher and amateur pianist, while her father, Bill Anderson, was a flight lieutenant in the Royal Canadian Air Force. Despite her parents' divorce and her subsequent relocation to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Mitchell found solace in music and began playing the piano at a young age. In her teenage years, Mitchell learned to play the guitar and started performing in local venues. She developed an interest in folk music and drew inspiration from artists like Pete Seeger and Bob Dylan. In 1964, Mitchell became pregnant and decided to give up her child for adoption. This experience deeply impacted her emotionally and would later influence her songwriting. Artistic breakthrough and early albums, 1968 to 1971. In 1967, Mitchell traveled to the United States and settled in New York City's Greenwich Village, a hub for folk music. She began performing in coffee houses and clubs, gaining recognition for her unique songwriting style and expressive vocals. Her talent caught the attention of David Crosby, who signed her to his newly formed record label, Reprise Records. In 1968, Mitchell released her debut album, Song to a Seagull. The album showcased her poetic lyrics, intricate guitar playing, and ethereal vocals. Her sophomore effort, Clouds, 1969, brought her commercial success and critical acclaim. The album featured songs like Both Sides, Now and Chelsea Morning, which became popular hits and established Mitchell as a rising star. Blue and artistic maturation, 1971 to 1974. In 1971, Mitchell released her seminal album, Blue. Widely regarded as a masterpiece, the album delved into themes of love, heartbreak, and introspection. Mitchell's confessional songwriting style resonated deeply with listeners, and tracks like River, A Case of You, and California became enduring classics. Blue solidified Mitchell's reputation as a visionary artist, and its influence can be felt in the work of countless musicians who followed. Throughout the early 1970s, Mitchell continued to release a string of critically acclaimed albums, including For the Roses, 1972, and Court and Spark, 1974. With each release, she pushed musical boundaries, incorporating elements of jazz and experimenting with complex arrangements. Mitchell's intricate guitar playing and use of alternate tunings further showcased her musical virtuosity and innovative spirit. Jazz and collaborations, 1975 to 1979. In the mid-1970s, Mitchell embarked on a new creative direction, exploring jazz-inspired arrangements and collaborating with jazz musicians. Her album The Hissing of Summer Lawns, 1975, was a departure from her previous folk-oriented sound, incorporating elements of jazz fusion and featuring intricate compositions. The album received mixed reviews initially but has since been recognized as a bold and forward-thinking artistic statement. In 1977, Mitchell released Don Juan's Reckless Daughter, a double album that further expanded her jazz-infused sound. The album featured prominent jazz musicians, including Jaco Pastorius and Wayne Shorter. While it received a divided response from critics, Mitchell's artistic fearlessness and dedication to pushing boundaries were evident. Creative evolution and continued success, 1980 to 2000. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Mitchell continued to evolve as an artist, exploring diverse musical styles and experimenting with electronic elements. Her album Wild Things Run Fast, 1982, showcased a more pop-oriented sound, while Dog Eat Dog, 1985, delved into socio-political themes. Mitchell's willingness to adapt and take risks demonstrated her refusal to be confined to any specific genre or artistic formula. In the 1990s, Mitchell released a series of introspective albums, including Night Ride Home, 1991, Turbulent Indigo, 1994, and Both Sides Now, 2000. These albums received critical acclaim and demonstrated Mitchell's continued growth as a songwriter and musician. Her ability to capture the complexities of human emotions and the nuances of life remained unparalleled. Personal struggles and health issues. While Mitchell's career was flourishing, she faced personal struggles and health issues. She experienced a turbulent romantic life, with failed marriages and relationships that often influenced her music. Additionally, Mitchell battled health problems, including vocal cord nodules and a condition called Morgellons disease, which caused physical discomfort and affected her ability to perform. Legacy and impact. Joni Mitchell's impact on music and songwriting is immeasurable. Her innovative approach to melody, unique guitar tunings, and poetic lyrics have inspired countless artists across genres. Mitchell's ability to seamlessly blend folk, pop, jazz, and other musical styles has cemented her status as a musical pioneer. Her profound influence can be seen in the work of artists such as Taylor Swift, Tori Amos, Sarah McLachlan, and countless others. Mitchell's songs continue to resonate with listeners, addressing universal themes of love, identity, and the human experience with honesty and vulnerability. In recognition of her contributions to music, Mitchell has received numerous accolades, including 9 Grammy Awards, induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and the prestigious Polar Music Prize. Her impact extends beyond the realm of music, as she has been an active environmentalist and advocate for various social causes. Surprising facts about Joni Mitchell. 1. Early artistic pursuits. Before pursuing a career in music, Joni Mitchell had aspirations of becoming a visual artist. She attended the Alberta College of Art and Design in Calgary but dropped out after a year to focus on her music. Mitchell's artistic inclinations can be seen in her album covers, where she often showcases her own artwork. 2. Painting with words. Mitchell's songwriting is often praised for its poetic and vivid imagery. It is interesting to note that she actually has a deep appreciation for visual art and often draws inspiration from paintings and artists. Mitchell has referenced painters such as Vincent van Gogh, Paul Gauguin, and Henri Matisse as influences on her songwriting process. 3. Polio and a musical awakening. At the age of 9, Mitchell contracted polio during a widespread epidemic. She spent several months in the hospital, where she was confined to an iron lung. This experience had a profound impact on her life and contributed to her later musical pursuits. Unable to participate in physical activities like dancing, Mitchell turned to music and began to develop her skills as a musician and songwriter. 4. Talented in multiple instruments. While Joni Mitchell is best known for her guitar playing, she is a multi-instrumentalist with proficiency in several other instruments. In addition to the guitar, Mitchell plays the piano, ukulele, dulcimer, and various percussion instruments. Her diverse musicianship allowed her to experiment with different sounds and arrangements throughout her career. 5. Retired from touring. After a successful career of touring and performing, Mitchell announced her retirement from live performances in 2002. She cited a number of reasons for her decision, including health issues and the toll that touring took on her. While she occasionally made appearances at special events or tribute concerts, Mitchell has largely remained out of the public eye and focused on other artistic endeavors. 6. A reclusive lifestyle. Mitchell has always been known for her introspective and private nature. She retreated from the spotlight in the 1980s and embraced a reclusive lifestyle, choosing to live away from the bustling music industry. Mitchell found solace in her home in British Columbia, Canada, surrounded by nature and her artwork. This seclusion allowed her to nurture her creativity and maintain a sense of authenticity in her music. 7. Hailed as a guitar innovator. Joni Mitchell's guitar playing is often praised for its intricate fingerpicking patterns and use of alternate tunings. She developed her unique style by experimenting with different tunings to create unconventional chord voicings and melodic textures. Mitchell's guitar innovations influenced many musicians and expanded the possibilities of the instrument in the singer-songwriter genre. 8. Environmental activism. Beyond her musical accomplishments, Mitchell is also an ardent environmental activist. She has been actively involved in raising awareness about environmental issues, particularly concerning pollution and the preservation of natural resources. Mitchell's passion for environmentalism is reflected in her music, with songs like Big Yellow Taxi, which speaks to the importance of environmental conservation. 9. A love for jazz. While Mitchell is primarily associated with folk and pop music, she has always had a deep appreciation for jazz. Throughout her career, she collaborated with renowned jazz musicians such as Jaco Pastorius, Wayne Shorter, and Herbie Hancock. Mitchell's exploration of jazz-inspired arrangements and improvisation added a unique dimension to her music and showcased her versatility as an artist. 10. Influence on contemporary artists. Joni Mitchell's impact extends far beyond her own era. Her distinctive style and innovative songwriting have influenced generations of musicians. Many contemporary artists, including Taylor Swift, Bon Iver, and Norah Jones, have cited Mitchell as a major influence on their own music and songwriting approach. Mitchell's ability to capture raw emotions and tell deeply personal stories continues to resonate with artists and listeners alike.